Ravi Shankar Prasad, Member of Parliament and former Union Minister, is my first guest. Mr. Prasad, I want to keep it extremely pointed today. The BJP is celebrating this move and calling it a legal recourse, and they're saying that this is the direct consequence of a conviction. Now, will you back a similar disqualification if any of your, that is the BJP's 83 MPs and MLAs who have declared criminal cases against them are to be convicted tomorrow? And the disqualification will be with immediate effect. Will you back the disqualification of 83 MPs and MLAs of the BJP in a similar way if it were to happen tomorrow?
Arnav Goswami, today in newspapers, a list of 32 MLAs, MPs, ex-chief ministers have been published, who, upon being convicted, stood disqualified immediately. This also includes 6 MLAs of BJP, including in UP, including in Karnataka and other places. This includes Lalu Prasad also, former Chief Minister also. This includes 7 MLAs of my own state. So this is the law of the land, including many of the Congress. Does Rahul Gandhi want a different law altogether for himself? Obviously, if a conviction takes place, the law will take its own course. As simple as that, because the law, post Lily Thomas case, is held by Supreme Court, that disqualification kicks in immediately. But Arnav Goswami, today, allow me to make only one submission.
But in September 2017, in September 2017, Mr. Prasad, the centre had cited a 2007 Supreme Court verdict in which a 3-judge bench, right, to argue that lawmakers convicted in any criminal case will not stand automatically disqualified. September 2017, it is the Narendra Modi government. You had said in the Supreme Court that any MP convicted in any criminal case would not stand automatically disqualified. So I don't understand whether your position has changed. Is that the case?
I don't know.
And I'm referring to the Lok Prahari case.
In what context?
The Lok Prahari case, the NGO Lok Prahari's case.
Arnav Goswami, in a particular case, what stand is taken is not the issue. What law of the land is the important issue. And the law of the land, Lily Thomas case, reaffirmed by the Supreme Court subsequently, is the law. On the contrary, let me tell you something different. When Lalu Prasad, after being convicted in the fodder scam, was lobbying for that ordinance which was thought to be termed as nonsense and must be torn away, when the matter came, I remember I was in the upper house, deputy leader, and Mr. Arun Jaitley was there. We all said, no, we should not bring any law to make disqualification an exemption till your appeal is heard. Because there was a debate also, then why only first appeal? Let us wait till the Supreme Court uphold the conviction. And no, there has to be some probity and propriety. Let's leave it there. But what I am only telling you is that today 32 cases are printed in newspapers, including former chief ministers who have been disqualified upon being held to be guilty and convicted. But Arnav Goswami, I am raising a more fundamental issue, and I would like you to debate it forward.
But I am also raising a very fundamental issue, and I want to interrupt you there, if you don't mind, sir. If you don't mind, I want to interrupt you there. I would like to raise a fundamental issue with you, Mr. Prasad. Are you saying that you disagree with the law but agree with its application?
Arnav, you are hair splitting. I am sorry to tell you that. The law of the land today is,
how am I hair splitting?
With which all of us are bound, including the speaker. Please. Arnav, I have got the right to have my different perception. The law is what ultimately the court upholds. Today, in the wake of Lily Thomas, Section 8(4) of the Repression of People Act, it stands obliterated, which gave you a leeway of 3 months to appeal to the Supreme Higher Court to get a stay against your conviction or sentence, as the case may be. There would not to be an automatic disqualification. In Lily Thomas case, the Supreme Court in a constitution bench quashed that. And thereafter, the whole attempt was made to get an ordinance passed which did not fructify. Therefore, today the position is like that. The Supreme Court has again clarified that also in subsequent case of Shukla's case. Let us leave the legalese apart for a moment. What I am simply asking you, and that is a very important question I am trying to raise, allow me to raise it. Yesterday, Mr. Rahul Gandhi was convicted. Congress party has a battery of very eminent lawyers in the Raj Sabha and otherwise. They can hire a charter plane, can go to the district court in Surat, try for ST on conviction. They could have gone to the High Court in Ahmedabad or to the Supreme Court. In case of Pawan Khera, they managed a stay against his arrest from the tarmac of airport in Delhi or not. And within 2 hours. And why no attempt was made at all in case of Mr. Rahul Gandhi? Why not? Was an attempt that Rahul Gandhi must be shown as a Balidani. This is something very surprising. And now saying all sorts of things. That democracy is under peril. Rahul Gandhi is being hounded out. You had a legal recourse available. You have a battery of eminent lawyers. You did not at all pursue that course. And now you are blaming everyone. That is not fair. This is too much of a suspicious circumstances surrounding the whole manner in which Rahul's case has been handled.
Yeah, suspicious on all sides. It's suspicious on all sides. Intriguing on all sides. Intriguing on all sides, Ravi Shankar Prasad. I thank you so much for that clarity on your party's position.